Okay, so gonna do a trade on NVDA. It's reporting earnings, I think, at the end of tomorrow. Just check that out. Aftermarket tomorrow, yeah. Looking at getting in a bit early. Yeah, just in case IV rolls off a bit. Just more going to risk some upside testing, but yeah, looking at placing them. Just doing a little 2x1 lot, two slightly aggressive spreads and two more relaxed spreads, and then one slightly more aggressive spread, just to help bring in the credit. So I've got the orders on for an overinflated price. You can see the aggressive one is $4 too, and the not so aggressive one is $1.26. Currently I've got them for about $4.15 and $1.30 or something, 35. So just going to drop this down to $1.30. Just dropping that down on another screen. I need to make that good till cancelled. Okay, so view order status pending. Why is that pending, you pricks? And the aggressive one at 4. What do we got? 395 to, I'll drop that down to about 410 or something. Or maybe 405. So 405. Let's change that. Good to cancel. Okay, so I've got those modded. Just got to change one more from a day order to a good to cancel. $130 is the mid price. Okay, so one of them is mid price and one of them is just above. And then I'll see how it goes tomorrow, and I might add more tomorrow, but yeah, we'll take it as it comes. So what do we got? We've got quarter of an hour left in the markets, 17 minutes. As you can see, I'm a little bit off getting filled, so I might have to drop those. So 130, that might have to be like a 128 or something to get picked up. And the 405, we'll run that for now. So I'll run that for a little while, 5-10 minutes or so, and then maybe just start dropping it 1 or 2 cents every 5 minutes, and see if it can't pick up. So what I'm looking at is NVDA has earnings in a couple of days. I'm looking at selling one of them, the aggressive one. I'm just looking at selling a 110. The expected move is $10 or $9. So about $9 away, so I'm looking at selling about the expected move away, with slightly wide legs. it's a $11 widespread. That is a maximum loss of 700 per contract and a 400 profit, potential profit. So it's like 60-40. The not so aggressive one for a bit of backup, I've sold the 195 and the 130, 135, and I'm going to double those to every aggressive trade. That's only a small earner. It is about a $700, $750 maximum loss and a $250 max profit. And when you combine the two of them, it looks something like that. So as long as I'm looking at NVDA staying within a $10 move, so somewhere between 105, 110 preferably, and 130, 125, sort of more around the 130 is my sort of max area that I would expect it. Obviously if it blows those, well, I'm going to get touched up, and we'll have to play a bit of defense and see if we can't fix the damage. But yeah, that is basically it. So what do we got? 15 minutes remaining. So 403 and 128. We've got a bit of volatility hopefully coming back in at the end of the day, which will increase the prices. If the stock drops off, that's going to affect it. 28,403. Alright, so I might drop those 1 cent. So dropping the 405. So $4.05 per contract. And 129. So 404. I've got somebody at my door. Okay, so I've dropped those down to 404 and 129 on the mid price. No fills as yet. Of course, really could use a volatility spike. So I'll give them another couple of minutes and I'll drop them again. Okay, so it's not much happening, so 10 minutes to go, might drop them another cent. $404. Looks like I'm going to have to drop that to 402. Probably even 4. So I'll drop that to 4. Alright, keep it at 402. So it's 402. And this one dropped to 128. 128. 128. Let's drop that. Okay, so there's my virtual at 128, which they Okay, so I got picked up on the 128. Let's just check that in my virtual. So I got 128 in the virtual. Which is this safer one. So trying to now grab the 402, which I've got nothing in my live account, of course. Pricks that they are. So 128. 128 was a good price. Oh my goodness. But hey, that's think or swim for you versus my broker, who's a little prick scammer, money pincher. They are not favourable at all. So you can see it's dropped quite a bit, unfortunately. So I really should be pushing these on. That really sucks. So 25, modify, control place. Drop that to 4. Jeez, they're just killing me. So I'll drop that to 4 and 125. Okay, so I've just been filled in my live account at 125, the pricks. I don't know why it didn't make any sound. Okay, so there's one. So I've been picked up on the 125. Sucks. Still trying to get in for $4. So 125. Still trying to get for 4, so we'll see what happens. I'm a bit of a way off on my virtual as well. Let's see what it's saying at the moment. About 395, 396. They're saying. So what do we got? 5 minutes, 4 minutes. I'm not sure whether to push this or just wait, see what tomorrow brings. Yeah, I might leave this one on at 4 and see if they pick it up. There's no need to chase it just yet. You know, I don't have to be filled till the end of tomorrow. This was just more a bit of greed factor, not wanting to miss out on some credit, but I kind of missed it earlier anyway, with volatility spiking up this morning. I was focusing on other things to trade, and I didn't want to push being 2 full days before earnings, so I basically just thought I'd let the day pan out and see how the trade progressed. So yeah, check my position. I imagine they're telling me I'm at a loss for $1.25. NVDA, they're telling me break even. this is my in my little account, so it's nothing nothing wild. And once again, I'm still not wanting to get in too many positions and too big all round while I wait for my new brokerage to be available. So it's basically just trying to keep busy, keep trying to chip away little bits of money. So like this, if I can pull, you know, $500 to $700 by next week, yeah, that'll be alright. That'll be you know, pretty good for a small account. So just watching closing bell, 1 minute away. 396 mid price. Volatility's increasing, the price is dropping. It's a tug of war. I'm not going to drop it off the 4. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll have to take less tomorrow, but at this stage I'm prepared to just let it go through. I've done it as a GTC, $4 GTC per contract, so and it is only one contract, this position. So you know, maximum profit $400. Okay, maybe I have to drop it down to $390. Well, $390. It's no real big deal. $10 difference. So we'll see what happens. We've got the wider spreads on, which will be the first ones to devalue if anything happens. So that's at least, you know, on the table. So yeah, basically now just kicking back, seeing how we go. 10 seconds for the end of the day. The order will stay on for the rest of the day and be there tomorrow morning. So yeah, we'll see how she goes. Okay, so dum dum dum. Be interesting to see if it can push up a bit and whether they pick the order off for $4. You can see it's closed out for 396 mid. Spread seems a lot wider now. Obviously, since the bell's rung, pretty normal. Well, I'll run this for another minute or so, and then that's it. I'll have another go tomorrow. Worst case, I miss them, and you know, I've still got a little tiny 2 contracts on, with a potential profit of a couple of $100, $250. So there's something on the table. There's potential there, enough to pay for my coffee for the week, tank of fuel. But yeah, this is just a small little trade in a small account, so it's just basically the mentality is just to pick a few bucks off here and there and not swing big and go for the big profits. Well, that looks like it's closing out there at 396 mid price, so we'll call it a day and see what happens tomorrow. So my current trade that I do have, $125. Alright, well, that's been a pretty dull entry, but it's a little bit of something. Another day tomorrow. Enjoy your day, people. Happy trading.